To John, walking in the truth was kind of a big deal. He didn't say that he had joy in people doing what they wanted to do, in following their dreams, their goals, and aspirations. No, he said that he had no greater joy than to hear that my children walk in truth. There is only one truth. It's not like there's a bunch of different versions of truth out there. You can't have two completely opposing things, both being simultaneously true. They are in opposition because one is true and one is not true. So walk in the truth. And what is the truth? Who is the truth? The truth is Jesus Christ and the glorious gospel that he has presented to the church. That is the truth. And those who walk in truth do what? Look at verse 5. Beloved, you do faithfully whatsoever you do to the brethren and to strangers. And to strangers. So that puts away the idea that we are supposed to only take care of fellow members of the church. The care of the church is for the members of the church and for those outside of the church. But our goal for those who are outside of the church is not that they remain in their sinful state, but rather that they become one with the church, a fellow member who repents and puts on the Lord Jesus Christ. Verse 7, because that for his name's sake, whose name's sake? Jesus Christ's name's sake, they went forth, taking nothing of the Gentiles. Verse 8, we therefore ought to receive such, that we might be fellow helpers to the truth. Verse 9, I wrote unto the church, but Diotrephes, I hope I'm saying that name right, who loves to have the preeminence among them, received us not. Verse 10, wherefore if I come, I will remember his deeds which he does, prating against us with malicious words, and not content therewith. Neither does he himself receive the brethren, and forbids them that would, and cast them out of the church. So here's a person who forbids those who would enter the church. He casts them out of the church. He prates against those who God has set up as apostles with malicious words. He prates against them. This very much looks like somebody living in his own little truth, a false truth. Look at verse 11. Beloved, follow not that which is evil, but that which is good. He that does good is of God, but he that does evil has not seen God. Verse 12. Demetrius has good report of all men and of the truth itself. Yea, and we also bear record, and you know that our record is true. So do you see that we have like this comparison? We have this comparison of those who do evil versus those who do good. Those who John gives us an example of, who are doing good, are walking in the truth. They lead people to the truth. The one person that he gives an example for as someone who's, doing evil, that person is not walking in the truth, but instead he opposes the church. So if one is not walking in the truth, he opposes the church. And if he opposes the church, he opposes the Lord Jesus Christ and cannot and will not bring anyone to the truth.